makeup? Watch. Change your whole routine and try this instead. Moisturize first. Then after moisturizing, take some translucent powder. I usually use the Fit Me one, and I just lightly dab it all over my face, not too much. Then take some setting spray. It could be any setting spray. I usually use the NYX one. After the setting spray, take a primer and just put it on. Also, wait for it to go on. Then just put on the foundation and just see what happens. Amazing. Your fucking makeup is gonna look, and it's gonna stay on for the first time, and it's not gonna last. It's a technique that's probably still used by so many other people. I heard that it's been used for like a long time. I just found out that. Honestly, I don't have a filter on.
Here's the makeup hack that you need to add to your routine right now. Your foundation will turn out better if you correct your spots before you apply foundation with concealer. Waiting for the concealer to dry for a few seconds and then blending it out with the brush actually makes it more full coverage. Putting on an eye cream before you start your makeup will make your makeup look more smooth. If you want to elevate your face, make sure that the tail of your eyebrow is higher than the front of your eyebrow. Don't put on concealer until you're done your cream contour. Apply your concealer like this to slim your nose and elevate your face. Instead of baking, press the translucent powder right into the concealer. If you are baking, press it into your skin instead of brushing it away. Use dark brown eyeshadow instead of eyeliner for a softer look. If you struggle with putting on eyelashes, just cut them in half. It makes it so much easier. Lining your lips with lip balm already on gives it that natural pouty look. Like for part 2.
Do you do your concealer like this and you find it's dragging your face down? Let me show you how to help with that. The reason I'm not a fan of the triangle shape under the eye is because it emphasizes the lowest point of the cheek way too much, in my opinion. So I'm going to show you my preferred method, and also the benefit of this one is that it lifts the face. This is a shape I want you to try. The reason I take it onto the side of the nose is that it gives the nose a natural contour. So I'm going to blend this out and show you the difference. So as you can see, there is a clear difference. This eye is much more lifted and the highlight isn't on the main focal point of the cheek. Whereas this one here, while yes, everything's covered and everything, the highlight is right here. There is a lot of product sitting right on the cheek as opposed to under the eye and lifting the face. Try this out and let me know how you go.
So yesterday I posted this video showing some terrible separation around my eye and nose area. And it turns out a lot of people are struggling with this. And it tends to happen with really dry, really oily, or some sort of combination skin. So let's figure that shit out together. Step 1, prep the areas that need it most. I'm using Clinique Moisture Surge. Whether you're dry or oily, you need hydration in the areas that tend to separate. I'm placing this where my foundation may break up, so under my eyes, on my nose, and I do my chin. This hydrates dry skin, but also controls oil. Here's the biggest thing. If you can, make sure your moisturizer primer combo and your foundation are the same base. In other words, if you're using a silicone primer, use a silicone foundation. If you use a water-based foundation, use a water-based primer. Makeup sometimes doesn't say silicone straight on the ingredients. It might say stuff like this. If it says those things, look for foundation that says the same thing. If you mix water and silicone, you're likely to get separation. Go to part 2.
Dude, hold on. Let me show you guys something. This is gonna change your life, right? So when you're on your step for your foundation, this is how I place my foundation down. Just like that. And then as it's still on your face, you want to spray with your setting spray. Let it dry. Go like, let it dry just a little bit. As it's still a little bit damp. You guys, this literally changed my whole life. Hold on. The funny thing about this is when I did it for the first time, it was actually an accident. I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing, and I had placed my foundation and I sprayed. The spray I use is the Hangover, and the foundation is Fit Me, and this is what I look. It gives you like an airbrush effect. So let me try, you guys.
Makeup for people who aren't good at makeup, part 2. We just finished concealer, and we blended it out with our ring fingers, which is very important. Don't use these, they're too heavy. Next is blush. I use Cloud Paint. Please don't use powder blush if you don't know how to use it. Just invest in some of this stuff. It is not that expensive. It's glorious. Please get it. A little on your ring finger, like literally nothing. That much. Go like this and dot it. Looks like a lot, but it's gonna blend out. So just kind of blend it out until it looks even. Take your ring finger that you had a little on, put it right above your nose, not here, up here. Eyebrows, also overrated. You just need a brow gel. Unless you like have super light eyebrows and want to fill them in, that's a whole other thing. You gotta watch videos. Always, always, always brush out. Even if you think it looks weird, it doesn't, I promise. Mascara, a tiny bit of highlight on the nose.
Foundation. Powder. Mix. I already feel the foundation much thicker, so that's a plus. Oh my god, bitch, look at that. Let's see if it covers this big ol' sits. What the f? This is some brujeria shit, guys. Look at this. Try it. Try it, try it, try it, try it.
You didn't know you needed from Ulta Part 3. The 24-hour brow setter by Benefit keeps your brows in place all day, but Essence has one that's literally only $2. The CoverGirl concealer is one of my favorites. It's full coverage, compares to the Tarte Shape Safe, but if you want something cheaper than CoverGirl, LA Girl has these concealers that are my favorite, and I use them as contour too. They blend out like butter, and these are only $3.49. The Tarte setting spray is one of my go-to setting sprays that keeps your makeup on all day long. But Morphe has one for $16, and they have 3 versions. They have a radiant finish, a matte finish, and a luminous finish.